Hello and welcome to Tuesdays with Terry. Me. So today's Tuesdays with Terry is going to be all about setting intentions. And so it's a special Tuesdays with Terry episode because today is my birthday. And I was just going over the intentions I set for last year and then thinking about reflecting on last year and really thinking about what intentions I want to bring into this year. And intentions are so interesting. I watched this movie called Superhuman last night. It's on YouTube Premium. And what it says about intentions is basically that we are changing matter. So everything's energy in this world is what this Superhuman documentary was all about. But everything's matter, and with our intention, that we are changing matter before our eyes. So as we set the intention, so it was just so fascinating. And then also another one is Oprah has this like Super Soul Sunday all about intention setting. It's with this guy Gary who wrote Seed of the Soul, and it's so interesting. So I always want to talk about some of the intentions that I have. Hey guys, some of the intentions I set last year, and a lot of them really came true, which is so crazy. So when you are really intentional about setting intentions, then you become a creator and you can really create the lifestyle that you want. So with my intentions last year, so I had like three big intentions. The theme was kind of just living in spirit and being guided. But so three of the intentions that I had, one was to live every day like it's my birthday, which I pretty much do. I'm like a pretty happy person, just enjoying life. And I think a lot of that has to do with me really being connected to spirit and living in that world of abundance, because spirit is abundant. So so that was my first intention. Okay, so I wanted to do A Course in Miracles, one lesson a day, and I'm on lesson 273, so there's 365. So I did pretty good. I didn't want to rush it. Like if I didn't do the lesson, I didn't want to keep going with it. But the lesson today, it's really beautiful. It says, "The stillness of the peace of God is mine." So yeah, like you can live at peace at all times. You can come back to that stillness and just be peaceful, especially with all this craziness going on. It's like a beautiful lesson, and these lessons are always at the perfect time. And then another thing that I had manifested into my life was I started teaching A Course in Miracles. So if you guys had seen that, I just posted the video, like just to kind of like put it on there, a recap of last year's, like the Facebook memory came up. And one of the things I was like, if anyone wants to join me on this, I want to be held accountable. I really want to learn this material. And then as I was going to Unity Spiritual Center in San Francisco, they just saw my passion for the Course in Miracles, and they were like, we think, it'd be great if you start a study group here and start hosting workshops. So that was like just something so amazing. So I really wanted some people to study with and learn this material with and really get into these ideas that are just so radical, but it makes so much sense. It brings so much peace. Yeah, I love A Course in Miracles. If you're interested, let me know. It's a really great text. But it's not supposed to be read like a textbook. That's why with the lessons, I didn't rush through them. It's really supposed to be like applying the knowledge, because that's where you really start learning the lessons that you're like meant to learn. Okay, so I did A Course in Miracles. That was one of my intentions, and I've been really good about that. So that was one. One of them was to tithe. So if you watched it, it was saying the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity, and the first one was to tithe. And at first I didn't get it, because I'm like, why do they want 10%? What are they going to do? But it's not about like what they're going to do with it. It's about you believing for yourself. Hey cousin. It's about you believing in the abundance for yourself. Like I give because I know that there's enough to give, and not that you're giving to receive, but anytime you give, you do receive. It's just kind of a natural flow. And like the Course says, we're all one. So you're really just giving to yourself anyways. So yeah, so that's what the tithing is about, is realizing, hey, thank you. Oh, birthday wishes, I love it. So yeah, so I'm 32. Can you believe it? So crazy. I miss you so much. Oh, I love you guys. I know this whole COVID thing's been crazy, but hopefully you guys are safe and doing a lot of self-reflection and learning. But some people, they can't really stay with their own self and they're going crazy. Okay, so anyways, I'm talking about intention setting. So intention setting is so big. And so yeah, it came up because I watched this movie last night, Superhuman, and it was saying that we create our realities by the intentions we have. And so this has really showed up in my life the last year after watching that Facebook memory of the video I posted on my birthday last year and then to this year. And so much of it has come true. So one of the things that I also did was saying to be fearless. And I've done so many things. Like I jumped into like really expensive coaching programs, but they ended up, paying for itself and then some. And then just realizing, just for myself, like I feel like a better person, a better version of me. Like not even just like being able to be an entrepreneur and make money doing what I love, but just who I've become in the process and really learning to love myself and understand myself. Like that's just been priceless. So those are the three things that I wanted to do last year that have just come forth. And so with the intentions that I want to set for this year going into it, yeah. I really, so okay, so these are the things. So first of all, I want to finish the Course in Miracles. The second thing is really doing more self-care. I realize the more that I love myself, the more everything falls into place. Or something's out of place, and that's okay. Like if people people, if the wrong people, aren't there when you're vibrating in that high love vibration with yourself, then that's totally fine. So more self care, more self love. That's definitely one of the things. I want to be open to receiving. So I'm like, I love giving, but being open to receiving was like different for me. Like, it almost was like uncomfortable, which is crazy. So I had to like dig deep down in my past. Like, why does that feel uncomfortable for me to receive? So yeah, after I've been focusing on loving myself, then it's been a whole lot easier. Yeah. And then the last thing is just to think bigger. So I want to do more partnerships. I want to do more coaching and really just thinking abundantly. Like I know we live in this abundant world that we are the creators. So that's basically what I want to bring into this year, in my 32nd year of living. Also, I wanted to just, hey brother, hey guys. Okay, I wanted to let you know that I do have this abundance mastermind. It is a ladies mastermind group. It's for 6 months. We start next week. So if you are into personal growth, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to grow your business or you want to start a business, basically it's just us stepping into the best versions of ourselves and realizing that abundance is our birthright and really getting on that vibrational frequency of abundance so we can tap in. So if that's something that's interesting to you, then please send me a message. I'll put a post for the application. I'm doing application and interviews, so the applications are due on Saturday if you do want to get in, because we start next week. So we got to do interviews and then get you in. So anyways, that was all I wanted to say. I just want to hop on really quick and just talk about the importance of intention setting, because we can create our lives by what we believe, what we think, and what we intend to happen. So yeah, like the movie I was talking about, you can form matter and shape matter and change matter, right? So it's all energy. Like our thoughts are energy. So as we're thinking something, we can like change the form, which is kind of like out there to think about. But yeah, it's Superhuman on YouTube Premium. And it was like really interesting. And of course, Miracles is also really interesting. So that's it. I love you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the birthday wishes today. I just feel so filled up and like overflowing with love and happiness. And yeah, it's just been a really, really good day. So thank you for all of that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. See you later.